So what does it say to you if the dude has a girlfriend and she texts him? If he doesn't respond back quick enough, she starts texting his friends and going, hey, where's Chuck? Have any idea where Chuck is? What's going on with Chuck?
Might be a teeny bit on the controlling side.
A little
right?
bit.
All right. If you have a problem going on in your life and you want to run it by a Bert Show fam all around the country, please share your drama with us or your questions, and we'll throw it out to them. You can hit us at thebertshow.com. The email reads, Yo, Bert Show. So my girlfriend does something that drives me absolutely nuts. Actually, nuts is probably not the right word. It infuriates me. She says it's totally normal and that all of her friends do it too. She says that I'm overreacting. I'd love to know your take on the entire situation. So, again, 1-855-BERT SHOW. Is this normal? Do other girlfriends do this too? Are there less crazy women out there? Should I just know to accept it? So she and I have been together for 9 months. I'd say all of my relationship, this is the most serious I've ever been with anyone. Probably because I tend to get frustrated by minor problems easily, break things off with girls before it gets to this point. So I don't necessarily want to do this here, but something she's doing is really making me angry. I need to know if it's normal for a girl to text your friends when she can't seem to get in contact with you. Every time she texts me, if I don't respond right away, she'll send me another text. If a few minutes goes by, she'll send me one last text. Usually it'll be something like, hello. If I don't, I know, right? Oh. If I don't respond to that in time, she starts group texting all of my friends to find out if anyone knows where I am or why I'm not responding. If she happens to know specifically that I'm with a certain person, she'll text that particular friend. Otherwise, she just sends a group text to everyone. My friends all say this is not normal, but I don't necessarily say it's a deal breaker. They usually laugh when they get the text. If everybody else is fine with this, would this be a deal breaker for you guys? If not, how do I get her to stop? I've tried telling her not to, and it bothers me, and that hasn't helped. Please help. 1-855-BERT SHOW. Ooh, sounds insecure.
Well, I mean, the biggest red flag is the fact that he's told her, please stop doing this. It bothers me. And she still does it. Mm-hmm. That's a bigger infraction, I think, than actually sending the text. Like, if it didn't bother him and he didn't care, then obviously there's no point to this email. But it does bother him. And if it's an emergency, okay. But if you're just trying to keep tabs and track of him and and make sure he's constantly thinking of you, like, hey, I'm here. Don't forget I'm here. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
I'm here. Yeah, no, that's a big issue.
All right, so I was out with Bart last week. If I got a text from you saying, hey, have Bart call me, I'm just going to go ahead and assume it's an emergency.
100.
Right.
And I would also put in there, don't worry, it has nothing to do with Jimmy. I made that mistake once. He's like, you need to specify if it has something to do with... Yeah, if it's an emergency, sure, of course. But if she's doing this all the time, absolutely not.
Mo, deal breaker?
Absolutely deal breaker for me. This is not normal. This is crazy. And I'm the kind of person, like, this would be unattractive to me. I wouldn't be able to deal with it. And normally, if you have this kind of behavior with me, I'll start to ignore you on purpose. Like, if you texted me 4 or 5 times, because I hate when someone calls me 4 times in a row and then I answer thinking it's an emergency, and they're just like, hey.
Right.
Like, what was that for? So, this wouldn't work for me.
Ashley, good morning. You're part of the Bert Show. Hi.
Hey. I definitely agree with Kristen. If it was an emergency situation, but it's definitely toxic. I don't think it's something that should happen often at all. That's really strange to me. But yeah, it's just weird.
Sounds like we got a lot of baggage we're dealing with here.
It's an absolute deal breaker.
Yes.
Nobody, yes, it's unattractive because she's taking a maternal instinct over her boyfriend. That's gross. Nobody wants to go to bed with their mama. All right? This is weird. This is red flag behavior. I can't stand people that think they're the star of the universe and every text needs to be responded to quickly. Texts are a convenience thing, and I'll get back to you when I'm good and ready. Sending me a third text, 3 back-to-back and a hello, 3 question marks, is a quick way for me to write you out of my life. It better be an emergency. My husband better be missing for 48 hours for me to be texting his friends.
I feel like there is a pressure to like text quickly, self-imposed pressure for whatever reason. They're really, I mean, you're not obligated to send a text right when you get one. It can be an hour.
I've never felt that pressure.
Me
No,
either.
no, that's not what
Me
it's
too.
for. It's like leaving a message and I'll get back to you. And I don't understand the people that are like, no, you come to me now. Like, I deserve this now. And there are a lot of people that have that concept about text messaging. That's not what it is.
I'm guessing if you scratch the surface in her history, she's been cheated on before, and she's kind of sketching out about it, and she's checking on him just to make sure he's saying where he's supposed to be.
If he stays with her, welcome to the rest of your life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
she ain't changing.
It worries me that all of her girlfriends do this too. Like,
Yeah.
I need women to know this ain't cute.
She says that.
Yeah,
I don't know if I believe her. when
right.
she says
Okay.
that.
And maybe you tend to hang out with people like you, so
Mhm.
there you go.
The Bert Show.